Before we start, let's get into comfortable position and like and subscribe. Warren Buffett has always followed some really simple rules towards success and advises the same for everyone. Here are some of his simple yet not so ordinary life tips on success. It's better to hang out with people better than you. Pick out associates whose behavior is better than yours, and you'll drift in that direction. Of the billionaires I have known, money just brings out the basic traits in them. If they were jerks before they had money, they are simply jerks. With $1 billion, lose money for the firm, and I will be understanding. Lose a shred of reputation for the firm, and I will be ruthless. It takes 20 years to build a reputation and 5 minutes to ruin it. If you think about that, you'll do things differently. Basically, when you get to my age, you'll really measure your success in life by how many of the people you want to have love you actually do love you. If you get to my age in life and nobody thinks well of you, I don't care how big your bank account is. Your life is a disaster. You only have to do a very few things right in your life, so long as you don't do too many things wrong. I always knew I was going to be rich. I don't think I ever doubted it for a minute. Honesty is a very expensive gift. Don't expect it from cheap people. Wall Street is the only place that people ride to in a Rolls-Royce to get advice from those who take the subway. When trillions of dollars are managed by Wall Streeters charging high fees, it will usually be the managers who reap outsized profits, not the clients. If you're in the luckiest 1% of humanity, you owe it to the rest of humanity to think about the other 99%. Someone's sitting in the shade today because someone planted a tree a long time ago. Rule number 1, never lose money. Rule number 2, never forget rule number 1. The stock market is designed to transfer money from the active to the patient. It takes 20 years to build a reputation and 5 minutes to ruin it. If you think about that, you'll do things differently. Risk comes from not knowing what you're doing. The best investment you can make is in yourself. Price is what you pay. Value is what you get. The difference between successful people and really successful people is that really successful people say no to almost everything. In the business world, the rearview mirror is always clearer than the windshield. The most important investment you can make is in yourself. Our favorite holding period is forever. Life-changing lines. Honesty is a very expensive gift. Don't expect it from cheap people. The only time to buy these is on a day with no why in it. Predicting rain doesn't count. Building arcs does. We simply attempt to be fearful when others are greedy, and to be greedy only when others are fearful. The key to investing is not assessing how much an industry is going to affect society or how much it will grow, but rather determining the competitive advantage of any given company and, above all, the durability of that advantage. The stock market is a device for transferring money from the impatient to the patient. Chains of habit are too light to be felt until they are too heavy to be broken. The investor of today does not profit from yesterday's growth. Risk comes from not knowing what you're doing.